All right, everyone, welcome to class. My name is Teacher Chad. This hour we are going to be practicing our reading and pronunciation. This is a class for advanced readers. Our first story is, let me grab this here real quick. It's called Grace's Painful Pattern. Okay, and let me see here. Okay, so this is our first story for the night. It's in the Verbling chat box as well as the Google chat box. Very good. All right, let's see who we have in class so far. Hi there, David. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm doing great, thank you. David, where are you from?
I'm from Mexico City. I had taken class with you.
Okay, very cool. Yes, it's difficult for me to remember if you don't have a picture on your screen. If you have a picture, it's much easier.
Okay.
Very cool, man. Good to have you back. All right, Amparo, how you doing?
Hi, teacher. Doing well, thank you.
Oh.
Nada?
A little bit, yes.
Ah, okay.
There we go. How you doing, Amparo?
Doing well, thank you.
Good to see you again.
Good to see you as well.
All right, very good. And we also have Ali. Hi, Ali. How are you?
Hi, Chad. I am fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thank you. Good to have you here.
Nice to see you as well.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, you guys, let's go ahead and get it started. Okay, let me share my screen. We're gonna start off with Ali. Okay. All right. So Ali, let me have you read from Do You Know? Okay. And let me have you read down to 4.3. You see?
Okay. Do you know what a sestina is? Grace asked. Sounds painful, Pete said. A sestina is a 900-year-old poetic structure, said Grace, in which 6 stanzas are each composed of 6 lines, and the same words that and the first 6 lines are repeated as the endings of the 6 lines in each of the 6 stanzas, except, of course, the order of the words is reconfigured according to a set pattern. Sounds painful, Pete repeated. If the lines in the first stanza end with the 6 words numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in that order, said Grace, in the second stanza the lines end with the same words but in this order: 6, 1, 5, 2, 4, 3. You see?
Okay. Very good. Let's go to the word order. Okay, so watch your tongue here. Instead of saying order, okay, order.
Order.
Okay, one more time. Order.
Order.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word repeated. Pete repeated. Give me a good R at the beginning. Pete repeated.
Pete repeated.
Good, that's it. Okay. Next up is reconfigured. Okay, give me a good ed ending. You corrected yourself, but I want to go through it one more time. Reconfigured.
Reconfigured.
Okay, very good. Next, let's practice the Z sound in the word stanzas. Stanzas.
Stanzas.
All right, very good. So let's try this. So in each of the 6 stanzas.
In each of the 6 stanzas.
Okay, one more time. Let's connect those. Okay, so in each of the 6 stanzas.
In each of the 6 stanzas.
Okay, very good. Next up is the word endings. So right here, instead of saying endings, Okay, give me an en sound. En, endings.
Endings.
Okay, very nice. Next we have the word structure. Right here, give me a good tr instead of structure. Structure.
Structure.
Okay, good. So this is a 900-year-old poetic structure.
A 900-year-old poetic structure.
Good, that's much better. Okay, and our last one here is the word said instead of said. Okay, give me a short E sound. Pete said.
Pete said.
Good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. No problem. All right, let's go to Amparo.
Okay.
Okay. All right, Amparo, please read from Pete said. Finish this paragraph. And let's have you read down to here where it says, see the point of it, please.
Okay. Pete said, so in the second stanza, it's the last word, the first, the second to last, the second, the third to last, and the third, as though you had drawn a spiral through the first six lines. Is that it? After she had explained the way the poem structure works, with the third stanza reconfiguring the order of the word that ends the lines of the second stanza in the same way. The second stanza had reconfigured the order of the word that had ended the lines of the first stanza. The third stanza, thus 3, 6, 4, 1, 2, 5, and so on through all 6 stanzas. Grace explained that she had become rather enamored with the Sestina, though Pete didn't see the point of it.
All right, so learning how to say the word stanza. Awesome.
Yeah.
All right.
That was,
Okay.
was the goal in this paragraph. Stanza.
Yeah, that's the main one. Okay, so let's try this here. So this word is pronounced enamored. Enamored.
Okay. Rather enamored.
So she had become rather enamored with Sestina.
She had become rather enamored with the Sestina.
Okay, good. All right, let's try this together. 6 stanzas. So combine that sound. 6 stands. Okay, so so on through all 6 stanzas.
So on through all 6 stanzas.
Very good. Let's go to okay, up here. Reconfiguring. Reconfiguring.
Reconfiguring.
Okay, try that one more time. I couldn't hear you. Reconfiguring.
Reconfiguring.
Very good. Next is okay. So this is as though. Where are you at? Oh, right here.
As though.
So as though you had drawn.
As though you had drawn.
Okay, good. One more time. As though you had drawn.
As though you had drawn.
Very good. And let's see here. Okay, last word here is second. Instead of second with an own sound, it's und. Second.
Second.
Give me a D at the end. Second.
Second.
Okay, good. All right, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, let's go to David.
Yes.
All right, David, please continue from when I go for a walk. Finish this page and read down to here where it says sense of it, please.
Okay. When I go for a walk, I always end up walking on the exact same streets, no matter how hard I try to find streets I've never been on before. said Greece. Peter say, I see. I start to find the city boring, say Greece, and walking becomes painful. I think I think I know what you mean. Every new thing seems like an old thing repeated. Whether walking around the city or writing a poem, I think we're always following one pattern or another, said Greece. And to me, writing a sestina is one way of choosing a new pattern. Pete thought all the rest of the day about what Grace had said about her pattern. As he left the cafe and boarded the subway heading uptown, he just couldn't make sense of it.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to boarded. Boarded the subway. Boarded the subway.
Boarded the subway.
Okay, one more time. Boarded the subway.
Boarded the subway.
Good, good. Okay. All right, let's go to pattern instead of pattern. Pattern.
Pattern.
Good. One more time. Pattern.
Pattern.
This word here is pronounced thought instead of thought. It's an ah sound. Thought. Okay, give me a th. You're pronouncing a t, saying tot. Okay, give me a theta. Okay, thought.
Yes.
Okay, almost. Okay, so you need to move your tongue back inside instead of leaving it out there, saying thought. Okay, thaw. So once you get to the ah, your tongue goes back inside the mouth. Thought.
Thought.
Okay, so let me have you pronounce this sound here. I want you to say thaw. Just the ah. Just don't pronounce the t at the end. All I want you to say is thaw. Give me a theta, and then an ah afterwards. Okay? Like zapatos, right? So we're gonna say thaw.
O sea, como like zeta, o sea, sa.
Yeah,
Yes.
like zeta, but like a Spanish zeta.
Okay, sa. Okay.
Okay, that's the th sound. Okay, so we're gonna say tha, not the s like a Spanish s from Mexico, la zeta de España.
Okay.
Okay,
It's
that's
quite
the sound.
Okay.
The th sound is that feeling. Okay, so if you can mimic that sound, then you can pronounce the th. Because right now you're pronouncing a t, and you're jumping over that th sound. So you're saying tot, which tot actually means tight.
Can you show me how
Okay,
to
it's
do
a completely different word. It's just like the theta.
Okay.
So you've already said it. You know how to do it. Okay, so your tongue has to go between your teeth.
Okay.
So if you were to try and sound like someone from Spain, right? And you wanted to say zapatos, okay, it would be zapatos, right?
Zapatos. Okay.
So this word is thought.
Much better.
But bring your tongue back in your mouth. Right now, you're leaving your tongue outside of your mouth. You're saying like this, thought. Okay, and your tongue is still here. So when we say the ah, when I pronounce the ah, the tongue goes down, ah. Okay, and it's pushing down here, ah. So you don't want to leave it up here. If you leave it here, then it's thought. Okay. Drop your tongue down, ah, thought. Almost. So right now, you're pronouncing the T. And you're saying taught, like I taught you a lesson yesterday. Taught. That's the word. So if you say I taught it was, okay, that would be incorrect, and someone might not understand you. So that th is the sound that you want to practice. Okay. So look up on YouTube. Okay. How to place your tongue between your teeth and then bring it back inside of your mouth. You don't want to leave it up here because the ah is not pronounced like this. Ah, ah. That's not an ah. An ah is dropping your tongue down here, placing it against the bottom of your teeth, and then lowering the back of the tongue. Okay, we don't say ah, ah. That's incorrect. It's ah, ah.
Okay.
Okay, has
Okay.
to do with tongue placement.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
all right.
gonna work out.
What's that?
I'm gonna work out my pronunciation.
Okay, all right. Very good. Very good. Okay, let's go to, is this Jeremy?
Yep, I'm there.
Hi, Jeremy. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Jeremy, where are you from?
I'm from Haiti.
From Haiti. Okay, cool, man.
Yeah.
So you know a little bit of French. You know a little bit of French then, right?
Yeah, I speak French too.
Okay, cool, man. Okay, Jeremy, let's have you read from but it wasn't down to could hardly see, please.
Wasn't? But
Yep, right.
okay.
Right here. But it wasn't down to
Okay.
where it says he could hardly see, please.
Okay. But wasn't this the same train he had taken a few days ago when he and Grace went to that film about the man whose day? No matter that he did the next day and the day after and the day after that, just repeat it. The train came to a stop, the doors opened, and a woman, she must have been a dancer, leapt onto the train with a dancer's grace. The train started so abruptly, Petey banged his head against a handrail, which was surprisingly painful. Say, weren't you on the same train the other day? Asked the dancer, but Petey had hit his head so hard he could hardly see.
Okay, nice job. All right, let's go to this name here. Okay, the name, instead of being Petey, okay, the
Pete.
name is Pete. It's only Pete.
Pete.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay, good. All right, let's go to the TH sound. Okay, right here. And so instead of saying udder day, it's other.
Other day.
Okay, so we're gonna say the other day.
Okay. And okay, my question is, in all the situations, TH is pronounced the same? We have
two different TH sounds.
Okay.
So we have the voiced TH, which is this TH, other. That's the voiced. It has the vibration in the throat as well as the vibration in the front of the mouth. Okay. But then we have words like thing or think.
Okay, think.
Okay, and that is an unvoiced sound. Okay, that's thing or think. Okay, so it depends on the word. We do not have a rule that specifies, well, when it's in this situation, then we pronounce it like this. If it's in this situation, we pronounce it like that. We don't have a rule like that. It depends on the rule on the word. Okay.
Okay, the word. Okay. When.
So, but all these here. So, for example, this, the, and other. All of them have a voiced th.
Okay, but it depends on the place of the th. For example.
No. No, it doesn't.
Okay.
There is no rule, because we could have a word with a th at the beginning, and the th is voiced like this or the, or we can have a th at the beginning and it's unvoiced like think or thing.
Okay.
Okay. So. And it doesn't matter if it's a long E sound either, because we also have these, which is a voiced TH with a long E sound. Okay? So there's rules that contradict other rules, so it really depends on the word only. Okay? So for example, this, the, other. All of them are voiced. So let's try this. Weren't you on the same train the other day?
Okay, the other day. Okay, weren't you on the same train the other day?
Okay, that's better. That's better. Instead of saying other. Good. Okay,
Other day.
let's go to... Yeah, let's go to this word here. Give me a JR sound here instead of handrail, handrail.
Handrail. Handrail.
Handrail, handrail.
Handrail. Handrail.
There you go.
Uh-huh.
Okay, the stress is at the beginning instead of at the end. It's handrail, handrail.
Handrail.
Okay, good.
Handrail. Okay.
Right. This word right here is pronounced abrupt, abruptly.
Abruptly. Abruptly.
So BR, abruptly.
Okay. Abruptly.
Okay. So right now, you're pronouncing an R. You're saying or sorry, an U sound. You're saying abrupt. Okay, it's abruptly.
Abrupt. Okay. Abruptly.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let me have you try and say an R sound. Okay. I want you to say Okay. Yeah. Try that one more time.
Okay.
Okay. So let's try this. I want you to say rough.
Rough.
Give me an R. Instead of woof, give me that R again. Rough.
Rough.
Okay, almost.
Okay.
There you go. That's the sound. Rough. Okay. So one thing that you need to work on with your R sound is understanding the placement of where that R sits. Okay. So in French, it sits way back here in the throat. Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the R sound. Okay. But to overcompensate for that, you're pronouncing an oo. Okay? So with an R, we don't move our lips saying ooh, like a boo, a whooped. We don't say boo. It's a burr. Okay? Which is that R that you already know how to pronounce. Okay? So I would practice starting words with an R, okay, and then moving into another vowel, like rain, rough, river. Okay, so practicing that sound at the beginning of the word. Okay? River. Okay?
Okay. The movement depends
Good.
on the lip or on the tongue? The
tongue.
Okay.
Tongue. Yeah, you don't want to move your lips inward. You don't want to say ooh, river. It's river.
Okay. River.
Good. All right. Very good. All right, let's go to Heidi. Hi, Heidi. How are you?
Hello.
Hi. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Very nice. Good to have you here.
Not very fine, but still alive.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're alive. All right, let's have you continue from it turned out. Okay. And let's have you finish. Let's see. Let's have you finish down here where it says once more repeated, please.
Okay. It turned out the dancer's name was Sistina, a strange name, and a stranger coincidence. She said, "Isn't it strange the way strangers get caught up, like strands of thread in a tapestry, following the same pattern? Stranger than you know," Pete said, noticing the bump on his head, "maybe even a little painful." Sistina laughed and said, "Tell me about it." "I can't imagine you hurt yourself very often," Pete said. What with your divine dancer's grace? Sistina said, I'll tell you what's painful. Leaping the same graceful leap 1,000 times. Even though Pete hadn't been to the museum in several weeks, he was beginning to get quite worried that everything he was doing, even this, was just something he'd already done, once more repeated.
Okay, very good. All right, let's take a look here. We're going to practice the FUL, okay, both in painful and graceful. Okay, so give me that ul sound. Okay, drop the sound in your throat a little bit more. The same graceful leap. Try that.
The same graceful leap.
Okay, try that one more time. The sound broke up just a little bit. So the same graceful.
Graceful leap. Graceful leap. The same graceful.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, let's try the word painful as well. It's the ul sound instead of ul, ul. Okay, I'll tell you what's painful.
I'll tell you what's painful.
Okay, try it again. I only heard the first part. I heard I tell you. So let's go tell painful.
I'll tell you what's painful.
There you go. Okay, good. All right, let's go to the word often. Right here, instead of often, it's an ah sound. Okay, very often.
Very often.
Okay, very nice. Next, we have the word nursing. Okay, right here, instead of nossing, give me an sound. Nursing the bump.
Nursing the bump.
One more time. Nursing. Nursing the bump.
Nursing the bump. Nursing the bump.
Okay, very good. Next, we have strands. Right here. Like strands of thread. Right here, strands with an ah.
Like strands of thread. Like strands of thread. Oh, difficult.
Okay, yeah, so that's an ah sound instead of ah. Okay. And our last one here is dancer. Okay, dancer's name. Give me an sound. Okay, the dancer's name.
The dancer's name. The dancer's name.
Yeah, good. So switching that a to ah instead of da, dansas, da, dan, and then at the end. The dancer's. The dancer's name.
The dancer's name.
Okay, that's pretty good. Good, nice job. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Very good. Next up is, let's go back up to the top here with Ali. Okay, Ali, let's have you continue from, then Sistina said. Okay, and let's have you finish this this page and read down to here where it says painful, please.
Okay.
Then Sistina said.
Okay. Then Sistina said, well, this is my stop, but I have a feeling we might see each other again, Pete said, finally starting to understand what he had learned from Grace. I'm guessing you are going to the museum, too, said Sistina, laughing. And you're starting to sense a pattern? So Sistina and Pete decided to go to the museum together since what else could they do? The pattern had commanded it. At least what the pattern commanded, seeing as Pete was beginning to grow rather fond of Sistina, wasn't the least bit painful for Pete. The colors are so bright, Pete said, wincing at a modern abstract painting. Looking at it, it is literally painful.
Okay, good, good. All right, let's go to the word wincing. Okay, give me a short I instead of wincing. Okay, lower your tongue just a little bit more. Wincing.
Wincing.
Okay, try that. Wincing at a modern abstract painting.
Wincing at a modern abstract painting.
Okay, watch your R sounds on modern and abstract. Okay, instead of modern and abstract. Okay, modern, abstract.
Modern abstract.
Okay, modern sounded better. Okay, let's try abstract one more time. Abstract.
Abstract.
Okay, that's good. That's good. All right, let's go to the word command or commanded. Sorry. So instead of commanded, okay, the stress is here. Okay, the pattern had commanded it.
The pattern had commanded it.
Okay. Now with the word pattern, make sure that your tongue is not touching the back of your teeth by saying pattern. Instead of pattern, it's pad. Pad. Hit it nice and hard against the top of your mouth. The pattern had commanded it.
The pattern had commanded it.
Good. That's great. Okay. This word here is pronounced museum. The stress is on the E. Museum.
Museum.
Good. And your last one is understand. Okay, give me a good under here. Okay, to understand what he had learned.
To understand what he had learned.
Good. Nice job with that R. Excellent. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Very nice. Let's go to Amparo.
Okay.
Okay, Amparo, please read from Sometimes Sestina. Okay, and let's have you read down to let's see, down to here, this comma where it says understand, please.
Sometimes, Stina said, painters have to paint something painful in order to avoid painting something that's just another painting repeated. Well, whatever it is, Pete said, his head still hurting. I sure don't like it. Next, they stood in front of a series of paintings. There must have been 100 of them, all exactly the same, as far as the eye could see. This artist, said Sestina, by exactly repeating the patterns of her own painting, avoided repeating any other artist's pattern. At that moment, Pete realized that he had never been to the modern art section before, having always returned to the familiar rooms where the art was easier to understand.
Okay, nice job. Nice job. All right, we're gonna practice the D sound with modern and patterns. Okay, so pull your tongue off the back of your teeth for that D in modern. Okay, so to the modern art section. To the modern art section.
The modern art section.
Okay, one more time. To the modern art section.
To the modern art section.
Okay, we're getting closer. It's still a little you're still using a little bit of a Spanish D there, saying modern. Okay, mod, nice and hard at the top, but it's understandable. So it's not. I mean, I still understand what you're saying. Okay, so it's not completely off.
Where are you
Okay?
supposed to put the tongue?
Your tongue. So what's going on is your mind is tricking you, and you're saying, it looks like a Spanish word. And so because it looks like a Spanish word, it's hard for you not to pronounce the Spanish D. And so you're saying modern, and your tongue is sliding across the back of your teeth. Okay, that D needs to feel like an R. D. Okay, nice and hard. Modern instead of modern. Modern. Nice and hard against the top of the mouth. Modern.
Modern.
Modern. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, and it seems to be the most challenging for you when there's an sound after it. That's the most challenging. Let's try it here with patterns. Okay. The patterns of her own painting.
Patterns of her own painting.
Good. One more time. The patterns of her own painting.
The patterns of her own painting.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Okay. Nice job. Everything else was great. Really good reading.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Very nice. Let's go to Bakri. Hello, Bakri. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you doing today?
Very nice. Welcome to class.
Thanks.
All right. Bakri, let me have you finish up our story here, and then I'll have you continue on our next one. So please read from and down to Grace, please.
Okay. And as a newness of this filled him with a sense of joy, he said to Sistina, you have broken my burden, and I attribute our new friendship to a rare state of grace.
Okay. Let's practice that R sound here instead of a rare state of grace.
A rare state of grace.
Good. One more time. A rare state of grace.
A rare state of grace.
Okay, very nice. Next up is attribute. Give me a CHR instead of attribute. Attribute.
Attribute.
Good job. Okay, and the only other one here is you've. Okay, so you broke that up and you said you have broken. Okay, so pronounce the contraction here. So, Sistina, you've broken my pattern.
Sistina, you've broken my pattern.
Okay, give me a good BR instead of broken. Broken my pattern.
Broken. Sistina, you've broken my pattern.
Okay, that's pretty good. All right, let's go to our next story, you guys. Okay, and this is a story called Routine. Link is in the Verbling chat box as well as, so Verbling and Google. Okay, so Bakri, let me have you continue. Go ahead and read from As I Walked, and read down to here where it says always did, please.
As I walked down the same street almost every day for the last 23 years, stopped at the same coffee shop almost every day for the last 6 months, and ordered the same drink I had each of those days, I marveled at how routine my day was. I nodded to the woman who always walked her dogs at the same time. I went out for coffee as her smallest dog beat on the same tree it always did.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to the word peed. Give me a P sound instead of bead. Peed.
Peed.
Okay, nice P sound. Good, good. All right, let's go to the word her instead of her smallest. Her. Okay, her smallest dog.
As her smallest dog. Her smallest dog.
Okay, very nice. Next up is the word nodded. Right here instead of nodded, it's nodded.
Nodded. Nodded.
Okay, one more time. I nodded. I nodded to the woman.
I nodded to the woman.
Okay, good. Next up, we have the word marveled instead of marveled. Okay, that ed ending is a D sound only. Marveled.
Marveled. I marveled at how routine.
That sounds better. Okay, let's go to the word drink. Instead of drink, it's drink.
Drink.
Okay, Okay, very good. Here, this is ordered instead of ordered. Okay, give me a good R. And ordered the same drink.
And ordered the same drink.
Oh, it looks like I lost you. Try that one more time. And ordered the same drink.
And ordered the same drink.
Okay, that's much better. And watch the word for leading into the word the. So here you said for the last and for the last here. Okay, so let's try this. So every day for the last 6. Every day for the last 6, please.
Every day for the last 6.
Okay, very good. And your last word here is the word street instead of street. It's street.
Street.
Okay, one more time. You're saying street. Okay, close your mouth up just a little bit more. Pronounce a CH sound, like my name, Chad. Okay, so replace that T with a CH. Street. Okay, almost. So let's take off the S. Okay, we're going to take off the S sound, and I want you to pronounce a CHR, okay, and a T at the end. So it's treat. Okay, take a look in the Verbling chat box. Okay, you're still trying to pronounce a T. I want you to pronounce a CH, like chi. Let's try it from here first. Okay, so I want you to say cheat. Good, that's the sound. Okay, one more time. Cheat. Okay, now let's add an R. Treat. Continue with that CHR. Okay, one more time. Treat. Okay, good. Now let's add the S. Street. Good, that's better. That second one was a little shaky. You want to keep your tongue down for that R sound, okay?
Okay.
All right, nice job. Thank you. All right, let's go to Jeremy. And Jeremy, let's have you continue from I smiled. Finish this paragraph. Read these here. And come down to here where it says, into her tip jar, please.
Okay. From I smiled. Okay. I smiled. Okay. I smiled and waved to the little girl I had watched trade her stroller for a bicycle a few years earlier, and gave 50 cents to the homeless guy who always stands on the corner singing love songs. As I entered the little cafe on the north side of the street, not at all startled by the bell on the door, the heavily tattooed girl behind the counter smiled and turned to get my medium coffee with room for milk. I took it from her with the same smile and nod I had given the woman with the dogs and the little girl on the bike, dropping my change into her tip jar.
Okay, good. All right, let's go to the word woman first. Okay, so here instead of saying woman, it's woman.
Woman.
Okay, that's very good.
Okay.
Good. Let's go to the word room here. So with room for milk.
With room for milk. With whom?
Okay, give me that good R. Room with.
Okay.
Okay, so you're saying ooh. You're starting off with an ooh. Give me an R with
okay.
with room for milk.
with room for milk. With room for
Okay,
milk.
that's closer.
Okay.
That's closer. You're saying womb, so it's
Room.
So give me an R. I want you to say room. So hold the R for a long time. I want you to say
Room.
room.
With room.
Okay, hold that R.
Room.
Okay, so this is the practice. Okay, this will.
Okay.
All right, hold on. Okay, so
Uh-huh.
you need to get your tongue strong enough to be able to hold the R sound. Because
Okay.
right now you can pronounce
Room.
the R, but you're not used to pronouncing it before vowel. Oh, hold on. Okay, you're
Room.
not used to pronouncing it before vowel sounds.
Okay.
Okay, all right. So let's go to another word here. Okay, let's go to the word tattooed. Give me an ed ending. Tattooed.
Tattooed. Heavily tattooed.
Okay, that's better.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Tattooed.
Give me an th sound here. North. North.
North. North. North.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Uh-huh.
Okay, next up is the word entered with the stress at the very beginning. Entered the little cafe. Entered the little cafe.
Enter the little cafe. Enter the little cafe. The
Okay, instead of there you go. That's the sound. Little cafe. Okay, and your last one here is going to be watched with an ed ending instead of watched. It's watched with a t at the end.
Watched.
Okay, almost. So pronounce the T. It's watched.
Watched. Watched. Watched.
Good.
Watched.
All right, that's it. Nice job. Thank you.
Okay.
All right, very good. Let's go to Heidi.
Yeah.
Okay, Heidi, let me have you read from at the few tables. Okay, and read down to being observed. Or sorry, being served, please.
Served. At the few tables were mostly college students, reading books and typing furiously in their laptops. I sighed nostalgically for the time when I had as much purpose in my day. I was still going through the same motions, had my routine down to the minute. But the pieces of it in which I used to actually get things done were missing. Now I just floated from place to place, smiling at strangers. Acknowledging this, I shuddered as if I'd felt a draft, as though there was none. My routine had seemed comforting when I was in school, when my stagnancy was requirement of progress. But now there was no goal being worked toward, no purpose being served.
Okay, nice job. Nice job. All right, let's go to the word comforting. Okay, so the stress is at the very beginning. Okay, had seemed comforting. Had seemed comforting.
Had seemed comforting. Comforting.
Yes, so the stress is at the very beginning. Comforting.
Comforting.
Good, good. All right, let's try this big word here. Acknowledging this. Acknowledging this.
Acknowledging. I know that difficult. Acknowledging.
Okay, instead of saying egno, it's egna. Open your mouth up for an ah sound. Acknowledging.
Acknowledging this.
Good, good. Okay, one last time. Acknowledging this.
Acknowledging this.
Okay, very good. And let's see here. Up here, the same. Okay, so here we've got a lot of things happening. We have through, the, same, and then motions. Okay, so you got a little tripped up on that S sound. okay, because of the THs that were before it. Okay, so let's try this. Through the same motions.
Through the same motions.
That's it. That's it. Much better. One more time. Through the same motions.
Through the same motions.
Good. Good. All right. Nice job, Heidi. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, so came down here being served. Okay. Good. Let's go to Ali. Okay, Ali, please read from I was a college graduate. Finish this paragraph and read down to Excel, please.
Okay. I was a college graduate with no prospects living at home. I had no excuse keeping me from going out into the world, but I still wasn't doing it. I left the coffee shop and walked straight to my bench in the park, only peripherally aware of the few minutes it took to get there. The transition from traffic noises to park noises was as familiar and taken for granted as the transition from inhale to exhale.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the word transition. Give me a good TR here instead of transition. Transition.
Transition.
Now with that S there, instead of saying transition, transition, okay, with the SH as a Z sound, it's transition. Instead of transition, transition.
Transition.
There you go. That's it. Good. Here we have the word familiar. Okay, so our stress is here in the middle. So instead of saying familiar, it's familiar.
Familiar.
Good. Good job. One more time. Familiar.
Familiar.
Okay, good. Next is this big word here. Peripherally. Peripherally.
Peripherally.
Okay, one more time. Peripherally.
Peripherally.
Okay, so only peripherally aware of the few minutes.
Only peripherally aware of the few minutes.
Okay, very good. Next is doing it. Instead of doing it, do. Give me an oo sound. I still wasn't doing it.
I still wasn't doing it.
Okay, very nice. And the last one here is graduate. Okay, so this is the noun. When it is the noun, we say it. When it is the verb, we say ate. Okay, so as a noun, this is graduate. Okay, as the verb to graduate, it's an AE sound. Okay, so let's try this. I was a college graduate with no prospects.
Okay. I was a college graduate with no prospects.
Good. All right, nice job. Nice job. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
All right, no problem. Okay, let's go to Amparo. All right, Amparo, please continue from as I sat down and read down to here where it says, and the coffee shop girl, please.
Okay. As I sat down, I took the lid off of my coffee so that it would cool. Putting the cup down on the bench to my left and taking a magazine out of my bag, the old lady, who was always in the park watching the leaf move in the breeze, smiled in the way that scrunched her nose and waved rapidly in my direction. I waved back and smiled, the same smile reserved for the dog walker, the little girl, and the coffee shop girl.
Okay, very good. All right, let's go to waved rapidly. Okay, so give me a D sound here at the end, and waved rapidly.
and waved rapidly.
Okay, good. One more time. And waved rapidly.
And waved rapidly.
Okay, and add the S sound here on the end of this word. So leaves. Watching the leaves move in the breeze.
Watching the leaves move in the breeze.
Okay, one more time. I missed that first part here because of the connection. One more. This is watching the leaves move in the breeze.
Watching the leaves move in the breeze.
Okay, very good. Very good job. Okay, excellent.
Thank you.
All right, you guys. Let's go ahead and pause here. Okay. Thank you for coming in. I know next week I'm scheduled for about 4 classes or so, and I'll probably be doing some reading classes then as well. So I will see you guys then. Okay.
Thank you
See
very
you
much.
then.
All right,
Thank
you
you, teacher.
guys.
Take
Thanks
care.
for coming
See
in.
ya.
We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye
Bye,
bye.
guys.
Okay, thank you.